everybody? It's your boy Chill.
And it's your boy Will.
This is the Pull Up Podcast.
With Chill Will.
Yes, sir.
Hey, everybody, each and every one of y'all, man, we appreciate y'all for coming back for season 2. Today, we got another very, very special guest in the building. But before we get there, I want to make sure that everybody knows to like, rate, subscribe, do all those things. Make sure that y'all hit us up on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify Podcasts, anywhere you listen to podcasts. Make sure you hit us up on YouTube. And now we got a TikTok.
Hey.
Pull up with Chill Will on TikTok. Without further ado, we are going to introduce our very, 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 that was weird. Very special guest.
Man, I love the welcome. All right.
It's all love.
Shout out to, hey, this is Mark Lenz in the buildings, man. Mark, tell everybody who you are, man. What you do?
Hey, I'm a director, movies, music videos. The company's called Drop and Roll Films. Once again, Drop and Roll Films. Hey, I pretty much do it all: producing, directing, pulling talent together, making magic. That's what I do.
Amen.
All right.
Drop and Roll Films. What made you come up with that name?
I just
hot.
Yeah, I just felt like if you hot, I'm gonna push you over. And
Yeah.
gonna, you know what I mean? We hot over here.
Yeah. I love it. I love
Yes,
it.
sir.
I love it.
Yes, sir.
I love it.
How did you get into the business, the industry?
Just having a passion. Well, really, just having an idea. An idea really starts from and saying, you know what, I'm gonna pick up a camera today. Right. I'm gonna go shoot today. Right. Really, that's how it became.
That's it. Just did it.
Just did it. Just went out there and just, had an idea, just wanted to do it and grabbed the camera. Yeah.
Made it work.
Yeah.
And that's how you got into it. It just kind of just was a thing. It was just
it was just a pure a fascination. Well, really, I've always loved music videos when I was young.
Okay, yeah.
I used to study music videos for hours.
Yeah.
That's what I did. I mean, I would critique them, and then I would go to movie theaters and watch movies and critique the movies. So it was always a internal passion of mine. I didn't know quite how to do it,
Right.
Any type of schooling or anything, or you just
minor
taught yourself?
Yeah, minor school. It didn't really keep my wheels, my interest moving because I felt like I could do it on my own. Why waste all this money doing this when I could just pick up the camera and go out there in the field and shoot videos, and I would do it for free a lot of times.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So who was do you remember your first client?
A buddy of mine, his name is Shy. He had a song called Grits. And I was like, hey, man, I do your video. And he says, you do my video? I said, yeah, I do your video. First time ever doing a video. Seriously.
Hard.
And he paid me. First time ever doing a video. He paid me, putting money in my pocket.
That's dope.
And I turned it out. People loved it. I mean, that's a true story.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
So go ahead. No, you got it.
Go ahead. I was going to ask how you felt that video turned out, your very first one.
Well, looking back at it now, I'm far advanced.
Yeah,
so I'm like, I'm a cringing, but it was an opportunity that he gave me. He trusted me to do, and he gave me money for it. So hey, you can't lose with that. But at the time, I felt like it was the truth because I was getting so many people coming at me wanting videos. After looking at his video, they wanted videos. Right. So it continued. Right. So.
Yeah, you did a good job. So they're gonna come. We're looking for you.
Yeah.
That's hard.
That's what's up, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So where you from?
I'm from Atlanta.
You from Atlanta?
Yeah. You hear the different voices. What's happening there is my dad's from North Carolina, and my mother's from New York. So it's a blend. It's a mixture. That's all it is. Yeah, but I'm from Atlanta. Okay. Atlanta all day.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's you in what zone? I don't know nothing about the zone. What zone you from?
College Park. That's that's what I represent. College Park. Went to Banneker out there.
College Park.
Oh yeah. Went to Banneker. The real Banneker, not the new Banneker. Not the nice built Banneker, but the hood Banneker.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
He said the hood Banneker.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm
That's what's up.
went there and everything, and that time went by so fast. Time goes by really, really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when you were in school, did you see anybody, like, did you How long ago did you get into it? Because we asked.
That's what I was gonna ask.
How long ago did you get into it? Were you into it in high school?
No, I was I play instruments. I play drums.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did the drum thing. And then I had a buddy in school, he rapped. His name was T-Rock. And T-Rock, he was sitting in front of me in class, and I was like, you know what? I can get you in the studio. From there, he hooked up with my brother. My brother started doing music for him.
Right.
So I was always in the entertainment business. T-Rock became signed to Hypnotize Minds, and then he flourished from there. So I was always in the entertainment business. It's not like I was just not in it. I was always involved.
New.
Yeah,
You're not new to this. You're true to this.
Right, true to this.
Right.
Yeah, since high school. And then, we did a project called the High School Compilation, where we put all the students on one CD back in 99. So we had all the students a part of a CD. So I was always a part of the music business.
Dope.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
All the students in the school?
Every student in the school in Metro Atlanta. Yeah.
Snap.
It was
hard.
It was something special.
I would have never happened at my melting pot high school. They were like, rap? Oh. Can't we do country?
So you've been into entertainment, and you get into the movie stuff. Mm-hmm. How has the industry evolved for you, like as you watch the industry change and grow, like from where you started to now?
Right.
How has it changed in your eyes?
Your lens.
Oh, yeah. Nowadays, you don't have to beg, plead, submit no demo tapes, none of that. You don't have to do none of that. You just have to have a camera or somebody can really shoot really well, and you can go straight to YouTube. I mean, it's instant reaching your fans. So how has it changed? I love it now. You can go straight to the internet. You don't have to beg anybody.
Yeah. I'm glad that you asked that question, T, because I was thinking about that. Like, what does it look like from your perspective? But from your perspective, it's mad simple.
Yeah.
It's mad simple. It's just like, I can shoot whatever, and then all you got to do is put it on your YouTube.
Instantly, you reach the fans. Instantly,
you still get paid for the work.
Right.
That's dope.
Right.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Listen, all you people that are trying to do this music and entertainment industry, man, there's other jobs out there other than being the artist, man. You ain't always got to be the artist, man. It's man telling you what to do right now. Start. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, he got paid for his first job. You know how long it took me to get paid for my first job? God dang.
Like your first entrepreneurial job.
Right. My first entrepreneurial job. That's hard, bro.
Yeah.
Who did you look towards? Like, did you have any mentors in this game that kind of showed you how to get it, or did you use YouTube?
No, actually, we was coming up around a lot of mentors. Rest in peace to Alvin Spikes. He was an engineer that we hung around.
Alvin's
this
crazy.
guy named
you know Alvin?
I know Alvin.
Yeah, I know Alvin.
Oh, wow.
I know
Alvin. This guy named Bone. He was a great mentor. Bone was the guy who saw me and my brother as the most talented brothers, and he pulled us together and he showed us a lot about the game. Rest in peace to him. But who else mentored us? B-Rock. B-Rock from my baby daddy. He was the guy who come in the studio with us, and he mentored us a lot. B-Rock did.
That's dope.
Yeah. Tony Mercedes, he's another one from the Face Records.
Nice.
Just a lot of great people come around us.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's
really dope. That's really dope. How did you meet Alvin?
Well, through this guy named Lenore. Lenore was great friends with Alvin, and Alvin used to work at Stankoya Studios and what have you.
I remember.
And it was just a connection. One person to another person, and it's all connected. So yeah.
Alvin was an incredible engineer, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He was crazy. First time I met him was when I was me and my production partner at the time was trying to get some records with Jagged Edge.
Okay.
Yeah, and we ended up having a meeting with Alvin. That was my first time meeting him. And then later on, he did some light mixing on the album for the band.
Oh, okay.
He's one of the first engineers to work on the music for the band.
Oh wow!
Nice.
So
He didn't stay far from here. He stayed off Cooper. He stayed literally off Cooper Lake.
Wow! So he must have recently passed then.
Yeah, he did.
Few years, but 2
years.
2 years ago, something like that.
Wow. Oh man! Rest in peace to Alvin, man. Rest in peace.
He's a nice guy, very talented, humble.
Yeah, super cool.
He had Grammys and everything in his house. It was just nice, real nice.
That's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope. Man, what was I gonna ask? Okay, so let me ask you this. Tell us a story. Tell us about a moment in time where, you know, because I feel like everybody in this entertainment industry, they have a story of being able to overcome. So, what's one story that you could tell us where you dealt with some things that you know you weren't expecting to deal with in this music game, but you were able to bounce back. You know, something that can inspire our listeners and our viewers to understand a little bit more about Mark Lenz and his journey.
Okay. Well, what I can say is, as you continue to rise up, you're gonna lose a lot of friends because a lot of people who may see you as one, I say, one person, because you're constantly becoming a different person as you evolve. So they may see you as one way, and then as you travel up, you start to lose the friends. I know you probably heard of that a million times, but it's so true. You lose a lot of friends as you become more successful, or you meet more people, or you get more opportunities, what have you. So I would say that's kind of a difficult challenge. Is you're not going to be able to maintain friendship with everybody, you know.
So who did you fall out with? How was that? How did it happen? You ain't got to tell us who, but you know what I'm saying.
No, it's not really a fallout. I'll just say that as you're growing, as you're going forward, you will lose friendship. That's it. That's basically it.
Okay.
I've seen it. Yeah.
Okay.
You get what it is you find yourself in a different circle. That's what it is, and that circle, it's just I think it's in seasons. Everything is a season, so you have to be prepared for it. Be prepared. Embrace the season.
I think there's a certain level of evolution.
Yes, absolutely.
In your career, and you know, at the end of the day, when you start wanting to elevate, sometimes the people around you can't go with you. It's just the bottom line. It's like
absolutely,
and you have to not be able to. You have to not or learn to not take it personal when people choose to fall out of your life.
Well put.
And then even when you realize sometimes you got to let people go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's got to be okay, man. It's the journey of life. That's something that I've learned. It's the journey of life, man. People come, people go. You don't have to be upset about it. You don't have to be angry about it. Even if they're angry, let them be angry. That ain't got nothing to do with you.
Right.
What can you do?
Right.
Yeah, man.
Now you mainly do music videos, right?
I do music videos. I'm working on a movie right now.
I was going to ask. That's going to be my next question. It's like, do you work on movies?
I'm working on a movie called It's a Cold Ass World. And it's starring the rapper Webby. He's a part of it. And some other special guests I won't mention.
Okay.
Because I want to make it special. Okay. But the movie coming out this summer. I'm directing it along with a partner of mine named Tony Snow. He actually wrote the movie.
Okay.
And, you know, we decided to come together and join our brains together and make something special.
That's dope.
And it's turning out nice.
What's it called? Tell me one more time.
It's a Cold Ass World.
It's a Cold Ass World. Starring Webby.
Webby's in it.
Shout out to Webby.
That's my boy.
Shout out to Webby. Okay.
Now from music producers to movie producer, I have a question. Where do you get your music from? How do you choose who does the music for your movies?
You have a music supervisor, or are you the music supervisor?
Well, good question. Well, like I said, my background is musically inclined. Me and my brother, we did music coming up, so you know, I'm very hands-on when it comes to the music. But when I am doing this, I'm collecting different songs from different people who may want to submit their music. You know, if it's something special, it's a hit record, I'll take it. But how I'm selecting it, it's just various different ways. Submissions. I'm actually, you know, have an idea of what I want to put in the movie.
Of course.
And you know, yeah.
How do you? So to dive even further, right? So how do you make that? I know. I want to go even a little bit further. How do you make that selection? How do you see it? Do you see the scene in your head? And then you say, okay, this is the type of music.
Oh yeah.
How does that? Walk me through that process.
Yeah, it's a feeling. It's like it's just a feeling, and it's all relative. It's no right or wrong. It's just a complete feeling, and that's all it is. If I see a moment where, for instance, there's a moment in the movie where there's a funeral scene, and the guys they group up and they're talking about in the funeral yard. They're talking about, you know, getting revenge. You know, so I know what song comes on behind that because I can feel the emotion. It all goes with the emotion of an image. You know, that kind of plays on music videos. Music videos is the same thing. You pretty much collecting images to fit an emotion. Same thing. That's it.
I love it. I love it.
Nice.
I love it.
Nice. Yeah.
So you do music videos, you do movies. Have you ever done any screenplays? Have you ever written anything for yourself? I know you said Tony Snow, he wrote this one, but
yeah.
Have you ever considered that for yourself?
In the future, I'm the kind of guy where I don't want to do it all. I don't really need the credit for saying, hey, I could do it all. I believe in kind of delegating positions and letting everybody come together creatively and making a masterpiece. And everybody can say, hey, we did this together, teamwork. Yeah. That's my whole thing.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I ain't got to hog up all the power, the attention. That's not necessary.
It's really not, bro.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah.
It's really not.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. And look, and I'm a guy that's always, or not always, but has earlier in my life have been like, oh, I'm gonna do it all by myself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it all by myself. But you run into some issues there. You find yourself, okay, wait a minute. I can't do it all by myself.
It's impossible. Yeah.
Right. And two, it's just better to do it with people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
We were just talking about that the other day.
Yeah, we were just talking about that the other day, man. And it's like, and now I'm such in a space of like, man, I just almost to a fault. Like it's like I just want to do dope shit with my friends.
That's
like,
it.
Come on, guys, what y'all want to do?
Yeah. I feel you with that. I feel you.
Let's do it. You want to do that? Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's have some fun.
Let's just have some fun. You know what I'm saying? Because life ain't getting no shorter.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like, man, let's just enjoy what we're doing. Let's be creative. Let's get those ideas out. Let's get those thoughts out. Let's get those, those dreams out. You know what I'm saying? But also understanding that there's a balance between, what is it, dreaming and wish, or what is it, wishing and wishing a goal.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Right.
There's a difference between a wish and a goal, and I think, and the difference is a plan.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Oh man, that's gold, ain't it? Ooh,
I
like that one.
Now, as a creative, as I would consider you a creative, how did your parents feel at first about you choosing what you chose to do? Like, did they believe in it? A lot of parents want you to get a job and, find something stable and that whole nine. Like, how did your parents feel about it?
Well, I'm a lot older than I appear. First of all, that's the first thing. Second of all,
how old? If you don't mind asking.
Yeah. I'll be 42 come March 12th.
Oh, you don't look 42, bro.
Yeah. And I'm a triplet. So my brother, he's part of the triplet. So I'm an older guy. I've been around the business for a long time. Yeah. So look, another thing is, I believe in multitasking. It's okay to have a career, make money, and do your other career.
Right.
That's exactly what I do. It's no shame in it.
Right.
That's how I'm able to maintain really well. You know what I mean?
Right.
So the idea is how I run my businesses is, I have a career, then I have a company that I make money from. It's an actual business that I make money from. So that's two sources of income, so to speak. I'm a hustler. What can I say?
Absolutely.
I
feel like if you're entertainment, you gotta be a hustler.
You gotta be a hustler.
Gotta be, because we gotta figure it out.
Yeah. You're not.
There ain't no guarantees.
Right. There's no guarantees.
No guarantees. No guarantees.
No guarantees.
And I want to touch on that more because a lot of artists deprive themselves and say, "Well, I'm just an artist." Don't think like that. Don't move like that, because what you're gonna do is you're gonna rob your years, and then 20 goes by, 30 goes by. You know what I mean? So you wanna multitask now. It's okay to be an artist.
Yeah.
That's great. But have something else that you can really, really foundate yourself on. It's not a plan B, it's just a foundation.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
And see, now I messed up in my early years by seeing it as a plan B. I just had this conversation with somebody else the other day, because I had to admit to myself that, I was because I'm a musician. I was a drummer first, and then now my career as a keyboard player, playing with different people and all this. But I only saw myself as a musician for years to the point to where it was like, what would you do if you couldn't be a musician?
Right.
And I could not answer that question because there was no other interests that I had.
Right.
And I put all my time and all of my attention into my music. Now, it has blessed me. It has worked for me. I ain't really had to ever work no job. But there's more.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And while I and I'm just now, well, not just now, but recently in these last few years, really coming to the understanding and the activeness of doing other things outside of my music.
Right.
To set myself up to now be able to do the music. We was talking about this for the fun of it again.
Right.
Because what happens when you give one thing all that attention and it becomes not just your fun and your career, but also your means of income.
Right.
It takes the fun out of it.
Right.
And then you get lost in that shuffle.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like you realize you have gifts and talents that people will pay for.
Mm-hmm.
And when they start paying for it and you're doing it enough to take care of yourself, then it becomes like, well, how you supposed to do this for yourself? Because right now, I want to chill. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to go back to work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I don't want to work right now. I want to chill. I want to relax.
Right.
You know, because I just worked 8 hours,
Right.
you know, or 10 hours or 12, or just came off the road for a weekend, you know, whatever the case may be. So it becomes a little bit more difficult. But like he said, we talked about this. We talk about this all the time. It's like just trying to find a place where we can just have fun with what we're doing again. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. It took me a while to learn the concept that I'm talking about. I didn't catch it right away.
Yeah.
You know, in my 20s, I was just all out, just the arts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you realize, hey, you're getting older. You know, so, and then it settles in. You gotta, you want things out of life. You know, so that's how it is.
Right. Yeah. You want to enjoy yourself. You want to enjoy life. It's like, what's your 10-year plan?
Oh yeah. Right.
How you gonna retire?
What are you willing to sacrifice?
Right.
I'm listening to this audiobook right now called Relentless by the guy Tim.
Man, I got the Relentless right there in the bookcase. Man. It's a great book.
It's giving me so much.
It's great. It's a great
You know what
book.
I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
What chapter are you on?
I've gone through the whole thing at this point. It's an audiobook, so you know it goes by faster than reading.
I gotta check that out. I gotta check it out.
Man.
Yeah. It's the guy. He's the guy that coached Michael Jordan.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
And like after Michael Jordan, like a host
Kobe.
of other
Nice.
Kobe, Dwayne Wade.
Nice.
He talks in there about how he doesn't think. He talks about, oh man, I'll just give you a quick synopsis, right? He talks about there are coolers, cleaners,
closers,
and cleaners. And a cooler is at the lowest of the totem pole. It's like, and he gives examples about what a cooler is like. He'll say a cooler is somebody who is okay, you know, who if the game is on the line and they gotta shoot the last shot, they don't want to shoot the shot. They want somebody else to shoot it. But they want to be in the game, and they, you know what I'm saying. But it's too much pressure. You shoot.
There's
the
a
shot.
lot of people like that.
You shoot the shot, and then you got closers who is like, yeah, if I gotta shoot the shot, I'll shoot the shot.
Okay.
But I'm nervous that I got to shoot the shot. I might make this. Then you have the cleaners. The cleaners is like, oh nigga, I better be the one that shoot this shot. Like,
okay.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, give me the ball. I'm not afraid of this. I'm not afraid of it. Like, I'm gonna make this shot. Not only am I gonna make this shot. Oh, there it is. It was the closer is the guy that'll make the shot and then cheer and be like, yeah, da da da. The cleaner is like, man, give me the ball. I better watch me make this shot. And when I make this shot, I'm finna walk off out of here like I did this before because this is exactly what I do. I expect to make that shot. You know what I'm saying? You happy because you made it, but it's like, nah, I expect to make this shot.
Right.
And so he just talks about those type of people, man, and how like the people like Michael Jordan and Kobe and Dwayne Wade, they're all cleaners.
The ones that go for it.
Yeah.
There's no boundaries and there's no, you know, they not holding no punches.
Yeah. And Tiger and
it's
all
interesting
those
because I can identify to all three.
Yeah, in a lot of different ways.
Yeah, I can identify.
And I think that's what I know. Man, thank you for saying that. I think that's what I noticed reading the book is like, man, in some areas I definitely feel like a cleaner.
Right.
And then there's some areas it's like, I might be a cooler.
I was thinking the same thing when I was listening to it earlier today.
You know what I'm saying? But think that's what it's cool ass nigga.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna look at that different after this.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But I think that's the point, right?
Yeah.
I think that was the point of the book is to let you. I love reading books like that
To learn to
allow
identify.
you to self-reflect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, you're identifying yourself,
Yeah,
the traits that you have that are favorable for you, and in some places where you have areas of opportunity. So,
Knowing yourself is key, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
One of the biggest lessons I've learned over the last 3 years. You got to know yourself.
You
Know
do.
thyself.
You do. I'm a cleaner right now. When you reach your 40s, when you reach your 40s, it's cleaning. I'm cleaning everything. I want it all. I want it all.
He cleaning
Real
everything.
talk. Real talk.
I feel you. I ain't quite 40, but I'm already
I
in
want it
my
all.
cleaning
I'm
mode.
there. I'm a year older than you.
Yo.
I'm 43.
Okay.
I was like, I can't play with it no more.
Like this movie, I'm cleaning it out.
Yes, sir.
We taking over.
Yes, sir. You
100 million.
100 million.
100 million.
Let's go.
Easy.
Easy.
Let me hold
Well,
something.
if 100 million easy, then let's say 250.
You know what I'm saying?
250.
Taking over.
Take it over.
Taking over. I have to. That's my
Hey
choice.
man, we're gonna take over. We're gonna take over for the rest of the show. When we come right back, we're gonna be right back
Segue.
with more of the show, with more of the Pull Up Podcast with CHILLW and Mark Lenz.
Yes, sir.
All right, so we're back
Yes, sir.
with Mark Lenz on the Pull Up Podcast. Tedra back there, you know what I'm saying, getting her life together.
What up?
Hello.
Say hello, Tedra.
Hi.
She does not. She does not sound like that for real in real life.
Whatever.
It's to Siri. No, anyway.
To Siri.
Tedra is wishing you a happy New Year and a happy Valentine's Day and all that stuff from behind the lens. But in front of the lens, we got Mark Lens.
What's up? What's up?
You see what I'm doing?
I see
You see what I did?
See how you did that?
Boy, talent.
I'm getting good at this. Who is your favorite inspiration for your work?
Oh, for the work.
You can tell us both now.
Yeah,
Because I felt like you had somebody in mind just now.
Yeah.
No, God is my inspiration.
Come on, God.
Not God.
Jesus is the inspiration.
I really mean it too. Without God.
Real talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real talk.
But I studied different directors like Motion Family. They from Atlanta, Philly Flyboy, Gil Green. You know, it's a couple of my study
Okay.
that's really good. That I really admire. So yeah, and then on the movie side, there's so many different movies I like. Like my favorite movie is Five Heartbeats, Training Day. Those are my two top movies.
Two top movies.
Yeah, I can watch those movies over and over and over and over again.
You want to go to jail? You want to go home?
You want to go jail? You wanna go home? Exactly.
Yo, that's one of my favorites too, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't seen Training Day in a minute, man. I ain't seen Training Day. I think my favorite movie might be Black Dynamite.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. With Eddie Murphy?
No.
Black Dynamite.
Black Dynamite.
Black
You
Dynamite
talking
is-
about Dolomite.
Hold
Dolomite,
on.
yeah.
The cartoon, or because you know it's a
No,
cartoon,
I'm talking about
and
the
it's the
movie.
movie.
real
See,
movie.
the
The
movie
cartoon is hilarious too. Have you seen the cartoon?
came from the movie.
I know.
Oh yeah,
Have
I
you
seen
seen
the
both?
cartoon. I seen the cartoon. I seen some of the cartoon. But the cartoon was alright. The movie was hilarious.
Okay.
So you got to watch Black Dynamite if you ever
It's
get a
funny,
chance.
bro.
It was actually written and directed by what's his name, Michael
White.
Jai White.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the guy.
And
in
he
it, right?
directed it. Yeah, he
Okay,
directed
nice,
it.
nice.
Starred in it. Did the
Nice.
whole thing.
Nice.
It's the best black exploitation movie you'll ever see.
It's
bro.
silly, man.
It's
silly.
It's silly. I love it.
Okay.
Ha ha! I do that thing before I walk in the room.
You gotta watch it. You gotta.
Amazing.
That's funny.
T, what's your favorite movie, bro?
My favorite. Man, what is my favorite? Man, I
Passion
have
of the Christ.
no,
that's-
and why? Why of all
What, the
movies
Mel
would you
Gibson?
even bring? Man, no. I have a lot of, but you know what? My movie, like my favorite movies, come from my childhood. Though. Like Never Ending Story.
Oh, I
like,
love
stuff
that
like
movie.
Oh, snap.
You know
With
what
the
I'm
big
saying?
white dragon?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Oh, yeah. That was a classic.
Scared the hell out of that.
You scared me too. I was like, wait a minute.
Peek around
That was the
corner.
point.
Oh, yeah. That was a classic. I felt like I was in that movie. I felt like I was in there.
Man.
I felt like I was that little boy with the book
Now, see,
in the movie.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah.
You talk about like watching movies, because I was a movie watcher too, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
was a movie watcher for the music.
Okay,
See,
okay.
as a musician, I love like the soundtracks and just like the orchestral arrangements and all that kind of stuff. So like
Nice.
even in that movie, like
That had a good one. Yeah.
yeah, man, like the music, I dive into that music
Oh, yeah.
with movies, man. Like they don't really, a lot of movies don't even, they don't go that deep into the music like they
Yeah.
used
Yeah.
to back in the day, man. It's
Yeah.
different now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, they don't, because it's not as easy. It's not as easy to source that
And back
stuff.
then, and the budgets are different,
Right,
Unless it's
yeah.
just like a huge
budget was
movie.
huge for
Like all
somebody
those
to sit
movies,
down
they
and
would
work on
have before you could simulate a whole orchestra on your computer.
Right.
You had to hire an orchestra
Right.
to do
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Yeah, it's
Right.
pretty expensive.
that. Right.
Right. Wow.
You
Man,
know?
I vaguely remember that movie, man. I know my sisters loved it, you know what I'm saying? But for whatever reason, I never got into it. I had my movie that was kind of like that was The Princess Bride. Y'all remember that movie?
I remember the Princess Bride.
Man, I love The Princess Bride, bro.
Yep.
I put
Never seen it.
You never seen The Princess
seen it.
Bride?
It's a
Oh,
good one.
man.
Yeah, that's a good
I
one.
put my
too.
daughter on The Princess Bride, man. She loves that movie now. At first she was like, I don't want to watch this. This is old. And I was like, watch, just chill. I was like, trust me. It was old when I was in school. Like, you're gonna love it. And she loves it. She loves that movie.
Okay.
Princess Bride, bro. You gotta watch it. It sounds softer than it is, but
Yeah.
it,
Okay.
it ain't like that.
You said something earlier, and I just want to go a little deeper with it just to take the conversation there. You said God is your inspiration.
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
what is spirituality to you?
I mean, without God, you can't do nothing. It says, I could do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. And that's a real thing because God gives you the ability to do everything.
Absolutely.
He gives you
100%.
inspiration, ideas, creativity, and he gives you, everything. I can't even talk without God. Period.
Real.
Man,
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Real.
So
we
you sound
wouldn't
like
exist.
you grew up in church.
I did for a little while, but we came away from it. But in my adult years coming up, I've had encounters with God, on different occasions, which really led me to a strong belief in Him.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So, but yeah, we didn't go to church like that. We went when I was a small kid, but then we came away from it. We became influenced by the rap music and the crowds. And,
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg and the whole era, So, but it wasn't until later when I become like in my 30s, I started to really understand God and appreciate Him more.
Man.
Gotta have it, bro.
You do
Yeah.
appreciate God more the older you get.
Absolutely.
What was the first music video you remember watching?
That's a good question. That's a really good question.
Yes.
I guess SW. No, you know what?
Yes, come on.
Yeah.
What you gonna say?
The Free Willy was.
The Free Willy, okay.
You know what though? No, I take it really back. H-Town knocking the boots.
I was just about to say the same shit.
Yeah. H-Town knocking the boots.
That's
When
hard.
I heard that dude singing, I was like, whoa! And then when they put that together, I was like, oh, okay, I'm doing videos.
That's hard.
Yeah.
I know that's not about me, but I'm making it.
Come on.
There's a video of me as a child. Like I was filming my cousins.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, because you almost put your elbow in front of the camera.
They know I'm back here.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I remember filming my cousins, and then I swayed from the left and right, and then I zoomed in on H-Town. I was like, oh God.
Oh God.
It's like me, and then my cousin's like, what are you filming? I'm like, nothing. Like it's really on film somewhere.
you
embarrassing.
had like a little female boner, huh?
Hot in the pants.
It
man.
wasn't even. It wasn't
Of
even.
course.
It wasn't even really explicit. It was like, it was just. I
It
don't
just
know.
caught you off guard.
Yeah. But another one was Too Short, The Ghetto.
Ooh.
Yep, The
that's a good one.
Ghetto.
That's a good
Try-
one.
yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, talking about the ghetto. Yeah, that was a strong one. Because me and my brother, let me tell you, we used to do. We had walkie-talkies, and I don't know why we just love sound and transferring sound. He would be in the living room with the walkie-talkie near the speaker, and then he'd be in the next. He'd be in the next room. I'd be in the speaker near the speaker with the walkie-talkie, and we were listening to it. We just love sound how it transferred with the walkie-talkies.
Yeah.
Could you imagine that? We was kids. We was bored,
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was The Ghetto. The Ghetto. Another one was The Ghetto Boys. My mind's playing tricks
Oh,
on
my
me.
mind's playing tricks on me, man. That was one of my first.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Houston,
Thought it had
Texas.
cane, but it was gold metal flower.
Hey, yeah.
I had a whole nightmare about that.
Bruh. But man, I used to love how that's how boys used to rap. Boys used to tell you a whole story.
A whole story, man.
Oh yeah.
Man, that was so good, bro.
It was Dre and Snoop for me, bro. When that Chronic joint came.
Oh
out,
yes. Oh yes. Oh yes.
That
was
was
your
what
first
made.
joint.
That's actually that movement, that whole West Coast. That's what made me want to be a music producer. It was Dre and Snoop.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
It was Dre, it was Snoop, and it was Suave House.
I can see that. I can see that. I can see that.
MJG and 8 Ball.
Yeah, 8 Ball and JG.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 8 Ball. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they was that like the original flow for like that Memphis flow was like a lot of people have taken that old school Memphis flow and try to make it their new, new age thing. That's interesting, man. I think you were about to say En Vogue. Now it got me wanting to say. I know this ain't about me. My first video, my first video was En Vogue. I remember.
Oh yeah.
En Vogue. Hold on. Hold on to your love.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And they had all the they had the black spandex on. I was like, hold on now. I said, these is women's. I like women's.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, man. I remember that, man. And then I remember jumping up and down on the bed that day, and then I think I sprained my neck. I sprained my neck.
Yeah, I remember that group. That was a big group. That was huge at the time. It was huge.
Sprain your neck.
I think I sprained my neck because I was jumping up and down on the bed, and you know what I'm saying. And I think
Did you fall on your head?
I think I fell on my head. I think I was trying to do a front flip or some shit.
Wow.
I was a wild kid, man. Listen, I was the type of kid that I wanted to. One time, last story I'm gonna tell you. We were playing hide and go seek in an apartment complex, and I wanted to win so bad that. They caught me. They were catching me, and I was running. I was like, "No, you're not gonna catch me!" So I ran. I busted through the door of our apartment complex, and I was trying to run. And I looked to the left. It was like a movie. I looked to the left, and there was nowhere to go. I looked to the right, there was nowhere to go. And I looked straight, and it was a balcony. And I said, "I'm finna jump off the balcony!"
Oh wow!
How high was this?
Three stories.
Ooh,
You jumped?
I jumped.
And what happened?
I broke my ankle. But
Kind of
and my mama was like,
oh yeah.
Yo.
I was a crazy kid, man. I can't look, and then I'll be mad at my daughter.
You can't be upset, man.
I be telling her, I was like, listen, you are doing okay. I trust me. You got some things you got to work on, but compared to daddy, you are doing okay.
What did she say when you talking to her about that stuff? She just be laughing?
She just be laughing. I try to tell her so that she knows, like,
it's gonna be funny when she gets older and she realizes who she was as a child.
Yeah.
And she gets to like,
and she sees it in her own children.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. Do you have any kids, Mark?
No. I'm working on kids right now.
Okay. He said, I'm working on kids right now. Yeah. How many kids you want?
5, 10.
5 or 10?
Yeah.
You gotta get to work, brother.
Yeah, I know.
Not 5 or 6, 5 or 10.
5 or 10.
Yeah.
You gotta
5
get to
through
work.
10.
Yeah.
You gonna need you a little tenderoni that can handle all them kids. Like.
Yeah, hey, it is what it is.
Or you get you a tribe.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
He's about 4 or 5 wives. He's gonna have a couple of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. What's wrong with that?
And I ain't taking care of 4 or 5 wives.
Yeah.
I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
Speaking of doula, it's now time for Will.
Speaking of what?
Doula.
Oh, God.
It's time for Will's Word of the Day. Brought to you by ADHD.
Hey, that's a good one. That's a good one. All right, hold on, guys. I wasn't ready for my word of the day just quite yet, but give me a second. I had it, and then she didn't let me know that was coming.
This is when I need my keyboard.
I know. Where's my word? Oh, my God, I had it written down.
I'm gonna get me a little 35 key keyboard to sit on the table.
All right.
This is really embarrassing. Can we come back to the word of the day so I can actually pull my word up?
Okay. And we'll be back after this, whatever that is.
Yeah, that is. All right, and we are back with the word of the day. Will's word of the day. That's me. I'm Will. This is my word of the day. Can I get a drum roll, please? Sesquipedalian.
Whoa.
What?
Sesquipedalian. It's a good one.
Sesquipedalian.
Sesquipedalian. My people, my people. Let's spell it. SESQUIPEDALIAN. Sesquipedalian. Try that one in your spelling bee. That's a good one. SESQUIP pedal.
Sounds like some kind
PEDA
of sexuality or something.
It sounds like a sexuality. What do you think it is? He thinks it sounds like a sexuality. What about you, Mark? What do you think it is?
I guess it would be like a word like epiphany, like a thought,
Like a
random
thought?
thought.
Okay. That's close. That's better. That's closer. What about you?
An archaeologist that dot.
Dot. My nigga just talked out on the ellipses. That's funny. I love it. Sesquipedalian is an adjective describing a word with lots of syllables.
Go figure.
Yeah.
Sesquipedalian.
Exactly. Overly wordy or verbose.
Perfect.
So if you talk a lot, you sesquipedalian.
Oh,
Sesquipedalian. Sesquipedalianistic ass nigga.
Wow.
There you go,
Can
ladies
you
and
use it in
gentlemen.
a sentence?
That's a long word.
Oof. I'm gonna have to use their sentence. His use of many sesquipedalian phrases didn't make him sound smarter, just full of himself.
It didn't work. It meant nothing.
Ooh,
Gibberish.
I got somebody right on my list.
That was great. Remember Mike Tyson back in the 90s?
Dang.
Sesquipedalian.
Hey, Mark
Ish.
Lenz,
Yes.
what are you singing in the shower these days?
Wow, that's funny. What do I sing? I don't sing, really.
Come back to the
But you know what? When I was a kid, though, I sung this song with Tevin Campbell, Can We Talk? And my mom, she overheard me singing. And she said, oh my God, we're going to the Apollo. She was so hyped. She didn't know I could sing. I don't sing.
That's dope.
Let's hear it.
But you
Nah.
can.
I was gonna just, now you got us want to hear it.
I'll
you know,
harmonize with you.
Later.
Later.
We got time. Let's go.
All right, we got time.
Yeah. But really, she was like tripping out. She was so excited. And she was like, oh my God, you can sing. We're going to the Apollo. She called her sister up. She called everybody up.
She was ready.
Yeah, she was ready.
What's a song that gets you hype? Like when you're about to go, like maybe film something or.
There's so many of them out there. I'm a Jeezy fan, so you can put something in with Jeezy. That gets me hype. You know what I mean? I'm kind of like, I have an older ear. I don't really listen to the new stuff out, unfortunately.
Did you go to his show at Symphony Hall?
No, I wanted to, but I heard it was expensive.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll catch him on another day.
A couple of my musician friends played for that.
Yeah, I
show.
saw
really?
I saw Justin.
That's
Bieber.
nice. Very nice.
Justin Gilbert. Shout out to Justin
nice.
Gilbert, who was a former guest
Yep.
on the show.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
The homies.
That's very nice.
Ant Parrish, Trap Jazz, Chris Moulton.
Nice.
Dope.
All the homies. Yeah.
That's very
smashed.
I know it was
Why you making that face, Tedra?
It was a nice
Because.
event, I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
why
Young
Tedra stays behind the
Jeezy,
mic.
Jay-Z. I'm that kind of fan, Hey,
Hard.
yeah.
That's dope.
That's
That's
me.
dope.
Is the family musically inclined? Does your mom sing? You got brothers and sisters and uncles and aunts and stuff that are into music?
My cousin, her name is Marlena Shaw. She's in the Hall of Fame for jazz singing.
Oh,
And
dope.
She traveled the world for years, and she's her name is Marlena Marlena LaShaw. I can't even pronounce it, but she's a very nice person who kind of, you know, she would come in town and she would play instruments with us, and she kind of showed us some things. But yeah, she's famous. Who else? Who else can I think of? There's music inclined, and my dad played drums. He played drums, and he taught me how to play drums. So, my brother, he's very musically inclined. I mean, he's an extraordinary music producer. 78 Elements, look him up. Who else? That's it, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's dope. Yeah. That's a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot more than I got in my family.
And now it's time for fan questions.
Fan questions?
Yeah.
Questions.
I know I need to figure it out. Questions. Fan question number 1.
Questions.
Well, this is more of a question coming from me. So I know we had a what? I know him, so I have a question. Shut up. So basically, there's a lot of people who want to figure out how to make more money in the industry, and I know that at one point you had a song that you did, and it did really well, and you made a lot of money from that. Correct.
Correct.
Do you know what I'm speaking of?
We Never Win.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Can you let people know how they can make money, how they can get royalties by not just being in front of the camera all the time? Like they can be behind the scenes and still make money.
It's a good question.
From their music.
Well, I was given the opportunity to get a song placed because I actually write music songs, and you know, at one point in time, I was serious about being an artist, and I wrote a song called "We Never Win," and it's kind of like a hip hop pop type of record. It got placed on the UFC channel, and you know, it grossed a lot of money. It was just the right opportunity. That's all it was. It was a placement opportunity that worked for a while. So you just have to pretty much have songs that are catered to what people are looking for. That's it.
Right.
That's it. You know, that's it. And you get
pretty much the name of the game.
The part is having the songs.
Yeah, having the songs.
Making the songs.
Yeah.
Right.
And then sitting on them.
Yeah.
For years sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was an agency that we went through, and they placed the record, and yeah, it could be done.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Can you give us a small step-by-step? Because I know that you know certain websites.
Well, the company was called Stephen Honor Music Group, and they pretty much sought after the record. It was like, we love it, we want to place it, and they did that, and it was very rewarding, the amount of money that came from it. So
dope.
Yeah.
Dope.
All right.
We're not going to be assholes and ask you how much money it was.
So I've always been into the music business. I've always done music. I always been around it. So.
Nice.
Dope. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, man. Congrats. Well deserved.
You got another question, Tedra?
Sure. How was it being a triplet growing up?
Oh, yeah, it was fun. Everything was blamed on us. Because I have two older sisters.
Everything was blamed on
us. Yeah, I'm a triplet. Because I have two other sisters, and they blame everything on us. If anything occurred, I don't care if this glass was tilted over. The triplets did it. That's how it was presented.
It was one of them.
It was one of them. Everything. It was the triplets did it.
That's hilarious.
Y'all all look the same?
Somewhat. You can tell the resemblance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So y'all are not identical triplets?
No, we aren't.
Okay.
What's the other one's what? Paternal?
No, y'all are paternal, right?
Yeah, that would be.
Yeah, paternal. So, yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so y'all don't have any like interesting triplet things that like y'all don't have the same thoughts or anything like that. Like I've heard that obviously from time to time.
Yeah. I mean, I could pick up. I have a discerning spirit. I could pick up on certain cues and different things. You ain't got to tell me. I could just pick up on it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Are you okay? Go ahead.
And now it's time for TLee's.
Oh, we're there.
Teachable.
Hey, all right.
You got it.
Moment.
Oh, trying to show me out. Okay. Yeah, time for that.
Nah, you know what always happens? Something is said that always correlates with what I was going to say. And he said it at the beginning of the show. Yes, he did.
Sorry.
Oh, no. Why you laughing? I'm with him.
Every time.
Show.
Every time. Nah, he said he just did it. You know what I'm saying? He said he just did it. Like, he didn't think about it. He didn't overthink it. One of the problems I've always had is overthinking.
Oh, okay.
So today's teachable moment is don't let procrastination be the killer of your dreams.
Okay.
You know, because if we sit around and wait and we wait and we wait, and I'm a victim of this. Like, I'm catching up now because I've lost time not doing things because of my procrastination. And now I can look and be like, man, if I had just moved instead of just overthinking, this particular part of my life might be different. So don't let your procrastination kill your dreams, man. Move.
Amen. Nice. And I'm really saying amen because I thought you were going to give us the Nike slogan.
Just do it.
Just do it, guys.
I was about to boo you.
No.
I was like, no.
I'm not going to do that.
Don't you give them any money.
I'm not going to do that.
No, I love it. I love it. Shout out to TLee for his teachable moment.
Nice.
Man, Mark, we had an amazing time with you,
Yeah,
today,
man.
Thank you.
It was great
Thank you.
getting to know you, bro.
Thank you.
It was great getting to know you, brother.
Thank you.
Man, I appreciate you coming through with a jacket. Now I know what I want for Christmas. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, social media handles, how can the people reach you? How can they, know what you're doing, keep up with you, all that good stuff?
All right. Drop and Roll Films. That's simple.
Drop and roll.
You can Google it. I'm there. All right.
That's everywhere. IG, Facebook, that's everywhere.
Same thing. It's all
Okay.
same.
Drop and roll.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure.
It's all one thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Drop and roll films, Mark Lenz. It's been an amazing time here at the Pull Up Podcast.
Yes,
One more
sir.
time. We are signing out.
It's your boy Chill,
And it's your boy Will
Pull Up Podcast.
with Chill Will. Anytime
Yes.
you want.
Anytime you feel.
Pull up on Chill Will, baby.
Hey.
We'll see y'all next Tuesday. Let's get it. Tedra, say what's up. Say bye.
Bye, guys.
She doesn't talk like that.
Hey, break it down.
Hey, why you hating? Why you hating?
We out.